Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you through decorating our family room and the built-ins that you see behind us. I am so in love with the way this room turned out. It's become this super cozy farmhouse cottagey feel that just I find myself just sitting in here now. I love it because before we didn't really use this room, and that was such a bummer because this is the room with the fireplace. I wanted this to be a cozy, inviting area for us to just hang out. There's no TV in this room. This room is a chill zone. So I really wanted to try and accomplish that with our Christmas decor this year, and I think I did it. I think I did it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new, my name is Sydney and this is the Pleasant Street Farmhouse. I love creating content to inspire you to clean and decorate rooms in your home. I'd love for you to stick around, so if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the bell notification so you get notified when I come out with new content. I'm so happy that you stopped by my channel. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get started decorating. So I'll give you a little tour now. It's pretty simple. I love pulling in the blues and whites. Again, it kind of has that French cottage farmhouse. I already took everything off here because you'll see in another video I painted this room. So everything is off and ready for Christmas decor. And like I said, I'm gonna pull everything off the shelves, lay it all out, and then give these a good wipe down. And then I'm gonna bring in all of my Christmas stuff and figure out where I want all of our Christmas decor. Now that everything's clean, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the garland. I think in my mind I was gonna work from the top down, and it ended up working very nicely. I did struggle with deciding on how I wanted the garland to look. I ended up going with just laying it on the top and not letting it hang down. And then I had the stockings and the other stuff you'll see later on. So I'm happy that I went this route instead of trying to hang it down on the command strips that I have hanging up there. And I used those to hang up some other wooden beads. I had to take a minute and show you our newest foster puppy. We have yet to figure out a name for her, but she is the sweetest little thing. And she was helping me decorate this room, as in pulling everything out of where it was supposed to be and running around the room with it. But it was fine. I let her enjoy that time. So as you can see, I tried to see what it would look like if I hung it on the garland or on the command strips. I just wasn't in love with it. So I tried to play around with it for a little bit to see which style I liked better, and ended up just laying it at the top. You will see a lot in this video exactly how long it takes me to decorate. I don't know if I'm the only one out there that does this, but it does take me a while to decide how I want things to be, and I will, pull things away, put new stuff in, take that out, rearrange it, play with several different things first before landing on how I want something to look. I said in the beginning of this video, I had this envision of a very cozy area, and with lots of different textures and designs and colors. So that's kind of what I was trying to go for. I think it turned out really well. I did end up just using, the wood and white and gold and green as my color choices. I didn't bring any real red into this area, and I'm okay with that. I think, it looks perfect the way it is without bringing any red into it. And that's just how we're doing this room this year. Every other room has green and red in it. So I figured I could get away without putting any red in this room, and it worked. It totally worked. So as I'm decorating these built-ins, I decided to kind of go, row by row, but moving across the other side, kind of bouncing back and forth. So I made sure everything was even and had the correct kind of weight. And what I mean by that is, I wanted to make sure they were balanced on either side. And in my mind, it made sense to just kind of ping pong back and forth between the two. Usually if I don't do that, one side turns out really, really good, and the other side is kind of like the leftover stuff. So in order to kind of keep it balanced, I moved back and forth, and it turned out really well. As you can see, again, I'm just bringing things in, pulling things away, changing things up. I did this times 6 because there are 6 shelves, and it did take me a while. I think that overall, this Decorate With Me took me around 4 hours to decorate this entire built-in bookcase situation, and that's okay. I was totally in my zone, in my happy space. I had Christmas music playing in the background, and I was just enjoying doing this. I thought about cutting this part of the video down, but then, I wanted to show you guys just exactly how long it takes me to decide on something and making sure it looks good. So I bought these little white houses from the Target dollar section. The big ones were $5 a piece, and then the one that's in the pack of two, they were two for $5, and they have little lights in them. You'll see here in a little bit. But I struggled with trying to get these exactly how I wanted it. I finally was able to pull the vision out of my brain and onto the bookshelf, and I love the way it turned out, but I wanted to show exactly how long it did take me to figure this out. I had to decide on the shelf, decide on the side of the shelves that I wanted it to be on, then deciding on the layout, and do I want to put it with other things on the shelf, or do I want to dedicate a whole shelf? And I decided that dedicating the whole shelf really, simplified that shelf. It didn't get overcomplicated, and it felt like it was, designated for this little scene of white houses. And then I also picked up some bottleneck or bottle brush trees from the Target dollar section as well. They had a good variety of different sizes, and I figured the little small ones would just totally tie this whole shelf together. And Sophia adores it, and I love watching her go up to it and look at it and play make-believe with whatever she is thinking in her head. And it's just so cute, and that's exactly the vibe that I was going for. I put it on the second shelf because that's kind of her level. I do want her to interact with it. I do want her to feel comfortable going and playing with them. And so that's why I decided to kind of put it at her level so she could play with these pieces, maybe bring some of her toys down and play with it. That's totally fine. I want her to enjoy this space just as much as I do and as Sean does. So finally decided how to decorate that. I'm just moving on to the bottom two shelves. I'm almost done. And then I ended up putting some greenery on the fireplace. And then I moved on to decorating our little ottoman. So I picked up these little greenery packs from our grocery store, and then I had this basket just laying around. So I thought it was the perfect little spot to add some fresh greenery to this room to liven it up. I might put some branches in there. I'm not 100% sure yet. I really like the simplicity of it right now with just the greenery. And that's it. That is our full decorate with me in our family room for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite part was. And I'm so happy that you stopped by my channel. Again, my name is Sydney. I'd love to have you join the Farmhouse family just by hitting that subscribe button. It really helps me and my family. as we move into the holiday season. I hope you guys stay safe and healthy. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.